Hi there, I'm Geo with ShaveNation.com. I sell all different types of shaving supplies, and for shaving with a straight razor such as this, or a safety razor such as this. And I was watching a video one day, maybe a month or so ago, and it was from a company called Bluebeard's Revenge. And I saw two gents, they were going to have a shave off, a challenge. And one was using shaving cream from a can, the other one was using the Bluebeard's Revenge shaving cream. And I was waiting for one of them to pull out either a safety razor or whip out a nice straight razor and perform their shave with that. And I was a little disappointed that they pulled out a 2 or 3 blade cartridge type razor. I don't know if it was a Mach 3 or what it was, but it was that type of a razor. And I was a bit disappointed. I thought I might see a nice straight razor in action or a nice safety razor in action. So I sent the company a letter and explained the situation, and I told them, I said, why don't you send me some of your shaving equipment? I'll be happy to do a demo and try your products out and just see how they work. So kind enough, I got an email. He sent me the package. It took a while. It got delayed in customs or whatnot because he's in the UK, I'm in the US. And so today what I'm going to do is I'll shave half of my face with the razor they sent me, which is this razor right here. It looks very similar to my Edwin Jagger DE89. I'll put them next to each other so you can see how close they are. And they look almost exactly the same, a couple slight variations. And the difference is the Edwin Jagger weighs 2.8 ounces on my digital scale, and the Bluebeard's Revenge razor weighs 2.4 ounces. So you're talking about 0.4 ounce difference. And they also sent me, this is the post-shave balm, Bluebeard's Revenge post-shave balm. And it contains something called decelerine, which supposedly slows down or retards your beard growth, which is interesting. I'm not sure how it can work or if it does work, but it's an interesting concept. And then here's the Bluebeard's Revenge shaving cream. So what I thought I'd do today was shave half of my face with the Bluebeard's Revenge razor, safety razor, and the other half with a straight razor, such as this. But this straight razor isn't bad enough looking. I'd like to do it with something that's more intimidating. This is about the most intimidating straight razor I own. I have a whole video of me shaving with this, a separate video, but here it is. This is manufactured by Scimitar. It's a French company, and it's called the Spartacus. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it is quite intimidating. It's a pretty tough looking razor, so I'll shave half of my face with this and the other half with the safety razor. I have my bowl. And they sent me a brush. They sent me this little guy right here, but it's a little too small, and I think it's boar hair. It's not even badger, so I'm not going to use that brush. I like to use my standard. This is a Parker Chrome, weighs 5 ounces, nice heavy brush, and I'll use that. So what I'll do is I'll just take a dab with my finger, about a little bigger than an almond, and I'll put that in my bowl, like so, and I'll commence the lathering. I've never used this product before, so let's see what it does. I'll see how it lathers up. Start mixing it. It's got a nice smell to it. And it's just how I normally lather. I'll do this in real time so that you can see actually how it lathers up. Put a dab of water in there. And as the lather builds up around the rim, I just skim around the top, push it down in, and keep lathering. It seems to be making a nice thick lather, no problem with it. As you can see, not bad at all. Touch more water. This Badger brush, this Parker Badger brush, it builds a great lather. I don't think that the little boar hair brush that they supply would do it. This really does a nice job. As you can see, in just a minute or so, it's a nice thick lather. And I'll tell you what, since their brush, they sent me the brush, I'll use it to just apply a little bit extra on the Gravity Challenge lower side. Oh, I can tell from the smell it's not. I think it's a boar hair or synthetic hair brush. It's got a little bit of an odor to it. Okay, so I will load up a new blade. I'll go with a new Astra blade in their safety razor. Open that baby up. These come double wrapped for protection so they don't rust out. So this razor is a 3-piece razor, so I'll unscrew that and just insert the blade over the post like so, and then insert the blade keeper and the barrel into the post, tighten it down. There you go, Bluebeard's Revenge. Okay, so I like to soak my razor in hot water for a minute just to warm it up, and just a quick hot towel, and we'll start lathering. Just start on one side, work the way across. Got a nice smell to it. This serves to exfoliate your skin, which is just removing the top layer of dead skin cells, and the Badger brush helps to do that properly and just thoroughly hydrate the beard so that it's ready to be sheared off by the razors, safety razor or straight razor in this case. Okay, so I'll set that down for a minute. Clear the runways so I can see the sideburns. And here we go with the Bluebeard's Revenge razor. I'll start on the left, cut the sideburn. Seems to be very nice. Okay, takes it down quickly. And I had about a 4 or 5, almost a whole week's worth of growth on my beard, so you can see how nicely it takes it off. You can probably hear those whiskers being shaved off cleanly. So I'll do the left side completely straight down for the first pass. Like so. Okay. Right down the middle. I've sectioned it in half. Now we'll pick up the Thirsazard Spartacus. And I'll go carefully. It'll take a bit longer. Just to be careful with this, because this is a beast. It's very sharp and just requires a little extra care. So I stretch the skin as I go down. And this will show you that you can use this shaving cream to shave with a straight razor or a safety razor. Okay. Shaving with a straight razor takes just a tad longer because you need to exercise a little caution. You have just the exposed blade, it's a little more a little more challenging. Okay, down the neckline. Okay, and then the upper lip. Okay, very nice. So I'll set that down. I'll perform a slight rinse. Okay, and I'll apply for the second. I'll pick up my bowl in the cream. Still have a lot of cream left. And start applying. And you'll notice that it goes out much easier for the second pass because that first layer of beard growth, the heavy beard that I originally had, is gone. And you just, in a circular motion, and at the end you can just paint it like so, just so you get a nice smooth application, like that. I'll set the brush down, clear off the runways. I'll grab the safety razor again, and we'll go from the left. This time I'll go from the ear towards the nose, like so, across the grain. The first pass was with the grain straight down, north to south. The second pass will be across it. Okay, and on the neck I'll just go against the grain. That gets you a little bit closer. Okay. Dry off my fingers. The left side is done with the safety razor. Now I'll get the Spartacus, and I'll go across the right. And I like to puff a little, inflate a little air into my cheek and puff it out so that I can go across smoothly. Obliquely on my lip I go. Since I have the cleft, it's a little hard to navigate that area. Okay. Now on the neck I'll fold the razor like so, and I'll come upwards. This is the part that looks a little intimidating for some people, but I'll just go gently here against the grain. I'll switch to my left, it's a little easier going across. Okay. Set that down. Perform a quick rinse. You can see after 2 passes it's looking real good. Nice and smooth. Okay, now I will lather up again for the third pass, third and final, and start applying. This coating of shaving cream goes on very easy because there's not much left. Okay, set that down. Okay, now I'll start at the bottom and work my way up with the Bluebeard's razor. I'll switch to my left hand here. Okay. And here I'll just go across the grain, but the opposite way as I did the second time, the last pass. Towards the ear. Okay, and set that down. I'm going to put a little more cream on this side. I want it to be nice and slick for that straight razor. And I'll start at the bottom again, work my way up. This time I'll hold it straight like a Japanese razor, so you can see that it can be done that way. Okay, now I fold it like so and work my way up this way. Stretch the skin like so. Just a little bit. This is what gets you that really baby smooth shave across the cheeks. Okay, there you have it. Half with the Spartacus and half with the Bluebeard's Revenge. So what I'll do now is just let the water run down the drain and perform a quick rinse. First I'll rinse with hot water. And then I'll rinse with the cold water. The cold water will seal off my pores, which is a nice refreshing finish to your shave. I would take my alum block and run it around my face, but it's not even necessary. This will it's an astringent, a natural antiseptic, and you'll feel a little stinging as you go along, but I've achieved a really nice, very smooth shave. I have to say this, the Bluebeard's Revenge, very nice. And by the way, I don't even sell this in the at my website, shavenation.com, my web store. I don't have it yet, so I just thought I would perform the video, and I promised Nick over in the UK that I would do it for him, so here it is. And his razor that he sent, very nice little razor. I mean, very, very similar to the Edwin Jagger DE89, just 0.4 ounces lighter. And the Spartacus, the straight razor, which is about the baddest looking straight razor on the market in my opinion. It's got that very sharp point at the tip. You have to be really careful with that, gliding along your cheeks and whatnot. Both performed very well with their shaving cream, so that's a good thing. And what I do now is I just kind of hand dry, just towel dry my hands a bit, and I like to leave my face moist, and I'll grab their post-shave balm and I will apply that. Let's see how that feels. It's got a nice little smell to it. Just take a little dab on my fingers and we'll see how that goes on. Nice and smooth. Smells good. This is what I like anyway. I prefer a aftershave balm such as this as opposed to just a splash on lotion, especially in the winter time during the colder climates where I live. And this really, it just forms an invisible shield on your face. This feels nice. Yeah, it's a little wet, so it seems to be like it's got a more of a hydrating factor to it. You can see that it's a little bit shiny. It's very liquidy. It's got a lot of moisture to it. So I believe that's a plus because that will lock in that hydration on your face and protect you throughout the day. So I think it's very nice. Nick, thank you very much. Great products. I like them both. The razor, all three. The razor, the Bluebeard's Revenge Shave Cream, and the Bluebeard's Revenge Post-Shave Balm. Very nice. Got a nice little razor. I'm not sure how much these items sell for, but he was nice enough to send them to me, just gratis, and thought I'd do the video for you. And you know, be honest, if I didn't like the products, I would tell you. And these products are very nice. I give them the, here, let me give it the thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, because that's all I got, 2 thumbs. I give you both. So very good job. And I'll call and see if what it's going to take. I'll get these in the store for you guys if you are interested in as quickly as I can. So you can see straight razor side, nice and clean, no nicks, no cuts. Safety razor side, nice and clean, nice and smooth. Great shave. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time. Come and visit me at my site, shavenation.com. I'll be happy to earn your business, whatever I can do for you. Just let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to ask away. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Take care.